Whoa! All right. Welcome back and to Chapter 2 of MAC 1104. I believe that's the proper title. We'll be going over question 20 and I believe question 22. So let's get right into it. Solve the absolute value equation. Here we have the absolute value of 2 minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 9. Now you might be wondering, how do you solve absolute value equations? Aren't they the same as solving regular equations? Well, there's a little trick to it that will allow you to find the answer very simplistically and also build on to future problems that you might face in the future. So here, I'll just write out the problem. The absolute value of 2 minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 9. So we're going to go very simplistic. First, you want to start with everything outside of the absolute value. So in this case, we're going to be getting rid of this positive 2. And now we have 7 is equal to the absolute value of 2 minus 3x. Now, when you have the absolute value, essentially, you're representing two functions. One, which is very similar to that you have originally, 2 minus 3x is equal to 7. And the other, which is the opposite, as in the other side is multiplied by a negative value. Now, be careful. If you have more than one component on the other side, say, for example, 7x plus 1, you have to make sure you distribute the negative properly. In this case, it's very simple. Allow me to represent this with a different color. 2 minus 3x is equal to negative 7. So because I'm already starting with the red, we'll just finish this problem on the right. First, we'll subtract by 2 on both sides. Now we have negative x is equal to a negative 9. Negative 7 minus 2, negative 9. And here we'll divide both sides by negative 3. Remember, when you divide by a negative by a negative, you get a positive. Just the same way if you multiply a negative by a negative. So here, you have x is equal to positive 3. And that is one of our first answers. Now let's move on to the other side. So first we're going to subtract 2 on both sides, negative 3x. And because this is positive, 7 minus 2 is 5. And then divide by negative 3 on both sides. Now, because this doesn't, how you say, divide nice and neat, what you would do is that you could leave it just in a factor form, a fraction form rather. So x is equal to a negative 5 over 3. And those are our two answers.